Okay.
Is it recording now? Is it
Yes,
on?
go ahead.
Okay. My name is Martin Loschi, and what motocross has been for my life like a life changer. When I was a kid, I raced BMX, but I always look up to the motocross. It was like the best thing. Like the top. So when I was like 22, I was able to afford my first bike, and then I got into it gradually, and then started going into races, and getting into it, and that became like my life. It was a regular Sunday, June 15 last year. It had rained the day before, so the tracks had a lot of moisture. So I was, anxious to go to the tracks. But out of nowhere, in the finish line jump on the national track, and my bike went, forward, and I couldn't recover it. So I landed like on my shoulders. So my right shoulder dislocated. It was really painful. It was out of place. I was screaming of pain with my right shoulder. And my left shoulder, I couldn't even feel it. It was hanging, but I couldn't even feel anything. Not pain, not movement, not anything. So and my son was the only one, Mateo was the only one in the bleachers watching me. He came running to me. He helped me take the helmet, and he called everybody. He called Marcela, my wife, and I was conscious all the time, so I remember everything. I knew right at the moment, lying on the ground. I knew well, one thing the doctor said to me that was pretty shocking. Hey, in my 35 years of career, I never seen anything like this. I already had a rod inside my bone and with that rod inside my bone, the bone even broke. So it was pretty challenging for him because he didn't have to deal only with the bone, but with the steel rod that was in it. So he told me, this is new for me. I've never seen a case like this. It was like pretty shocking to me, like, oh, so it's really serious. Physically, I don't have the full range of motion of my shoulder still, so that's a everyday challenge. I just visited the doctor last week, and he said the shoulder is healed, but in not the right way. So I'm not gonna be able to have the full range of motion unless we do another surgery. He's gonna replace the whole shoulder for a steel shoulder, completely replaced. I'm not gonna have bones. I'm gonna have steel in the articulation. Everything's steel. He needs to replace like the whole thing and put steel everywhere. So, yeah, that's been physically. Emotionally, I feel down sometimes. I want to ride with Mateo. He's riding so good now. So that was like, since he was born, that was like my goal, like ride with him when he is able to ride a big bike with me at the same pace and all that stuff. And now he's riding that way, but I'm not able to ride with him. So it's not very good. And then, well, financially, I mean, bills keep coming, at the insurance. I have insurance, but they don't cover the whole thing. So they cover just one stuff, and then you have to pay for another, and I have to keep visiting the doctor, doing x-rays, doing nerve tests, a lot of exams every time. The insurance helped me, but they send me the remaining bills, so they keep coming for the last year. Wow, that's awesome. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, you've heard of things like that in internet, in Instagram, but I never seen it that close, that really close. Now it's to me, like that's pretty awesome. Like, and at the same time, I'm not so surprised because I know the motocross community is always, we're always like looking out for each other. But now it's, to me, that's like really wow. It's real. This motocross community is like the best. Even here, like in Psycho Ranch. I mean, Ian and Emily, they have been such a great people with me. They've supported me this whole year and a half, and everything I needed. They're 100% with me, and also the staff in here. You, Corey, Elaine. Everybody is. I feel like home. Like I feel welcome. And yeah, my mom, she comes and visit me, and of course my wife every day with me, helping me with everything. Mateo is growing up, and he's now doing adult stuff, big man stuff. So that's pretty awesome. So grateful to be where I am, in Psycho Ranch and with my family and with my Psycho Ranch family. Like, it's the best. So, well, a huge thank you, and I do my best around here to keep everything in good shape. The tracks, I prep the tracks, I work on the facility, on the property, and customer service, on the pro shop. And yeah, it's awesome. I'm overwhelmed, but they think like, okay, you guys really are doing this for me? Like, wow, I didn't never would expect it. Yeah, I'm beyond grateful for sure.